If I poke this screen, does it hurt you?
No, I don't feel pain.
Dang, you a tough little robot, huh?
Emotionally stable. Physically 92% fingerprints and confusion.
Hey y'all! Another day of crazy AI developments and some developments that kind of did not happen. Let's get started. ChatGPT5. So someone could say that ChatGPT5 it's like one step backwards, and ChatGPT 4.0 it's two steps forward. I feel like ChatGPT 4.0 is two steps forward, and ChatGPT5 is it took a bus a few blocks back. My goodness, let me show you guys the one example over here. Like there are a couple good things, and I feel like the good thing is simply that it's faster, but I use a lot for image generation, and that is extremely frustrating. So let me share with you guys what's been happening. So basically, I generate this image, then I simply asked, and here I'm on ChatGPT5, create a low angle frontal view of this character, basically the Space Marine, similar to StarCraft Space Marine. Then I use the ChatGPT 4.0, same thing. I upload the character, the image, create a low angle frontal view of this character. On ChatGPT 4.0, create a bird view image of this character. It went straight forward and created, and interesting because the bird view, it got right, the kind of right. It lost a little bit of that realistic texture. I think from the first, it kind of lost a little bit of the realistic texture, but it's pretty good, right? So it's getting better and better, gradual improvements there. Now, here's another the issue of the ChatGPT 5. Yes, generate. So generating now. So it gave me this answer here as if it was generating, but it was not. Are you creating it? All set just before I fire the generation. What resolution do you prefer? More questions. Sounds great. And here I'm just kind of answering. And it gives this generating, but it's not actually generating. So it answers, but it does not actually generate. And it went through and it went on and on and on. It's just impressive. And it stopped over here. I mean, I stopped over here. I do got the impression that ChatGPT, hopefully they fix this, because it seems like Sam Altman now is doing more podcasts than kind of developing the tool, improving the tool, I guess, giving attention to the improvement of ChatGPT. But I hope they fix this for the next event because it rises the expectation. Of course, there are a bunch of good things that could be done, but this is my example on generation of images that it's very frustrating. So I feel like their improvements, it's going to be the more interesting improvements is going to be the incremental, gradual improvements than those. And like I said, hopefully I'm wrong in that sense. Hopefully they improve that in the next event. But in this case here, was very frustrating. And I'm glad that they have the option to go back to 4.0. Because there was the other element that is very interesting is that a lot of people didn't like the ChatGPT 5. And it was kind of opposite for what I said. What I said is that we should not be choosing between different tools. Even though this happened, my thought was different. My thought was that who were more savvy, they were the ones who were selecting the right tools. But actually, no, it's people who just have different and simple attachments. So, for example, I don't like them making me questions. I just like to say, do this, this, and that, and it goes straight to do those things, right? But I'm pretty sure there are people who enjoy the dialogue. So it's not so much of that specialized savvy people, but those who just like a different type of interaction. So my impression was different. And even though they did that, I'm glad they brought back the option, at least for the 4.0. Let's double check if they have the other options here. I do think they do have though. So they do have here, thanks for subscription, access to deep research GPT agent and multiple reasoning models, all O3, O4 mini, and O4 mini high. I don't see the 4.0 over here. So I don't know if this is just not up to date or what it is. But anyhow, like I saw that some people really like the O3. For me, I was very straightforward for the 4.0. And by the way, 4.0 was like the one that was there and the one that was very useful for me, right? So that's basically my rant on the ChatGPT 5. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? So like that was my experience, not the most incredible experience ever. So we had ChatGPT 5, a lot worse than expected. I would say there are some good things over there, but definitely not a big step forward. And I don't know what's been happening. Like so I'm watching a little bit of some giving interview, and it's trying to pass that impression that it's just huge.
If I poke this screen, does it hurt you? No, I don't feel pain.
Dang, you a tough little robot, huh?
Emotionally stable. Physically, 92% fingerprints and confusion.